The CBI today has searched two premises in Kolkata for the Trinamool Youth Congress General Secretary Vinay Mishra in the connection with an ongoing probe into a cow smuggling racket in Bengal. Now, at the Rash Behari Avenue apartment, the search went on for almost 7 hours, we are told, with the CBI team finally leaving the premises around 3 p.m. Mr. Mishra, however, is not traceable, and according to the sources, the CBI has issued a lookout notice for him as well. He's the first person linked to the Trinamool Congress to be raided by the CBI in a cross-border cattle smuggling racket believed to involve thousands of crores of rupees. The raids come days after Mohammad Haki, a resident of Bengal's Murshidabad district and the alleged kingpin in the cattle smuggling racket from Bengal to Bangladesh, was sent to judicial custody on the 11th of December. Monideepa Banerjee joins us on the phone line for more on this. Monideepa, give us a context into what exactly is this case and how deep is this involvement said to be of the Trinamool leader?
Well, it's really a matter of investigation, and details are not being shared by the CBI. But the fact is that the CBI has, over the last 3 months, I'd say, been probing both the cow smuggling racket and a so-called coal theft racket. And in both these cases, the CBI has been conducting extensive raids across Bengal. And what is interesting, of course, is almost simultaneously we've had the BJP, raising the whole issue of links of these two scams with the Trinamool Congress, particularly Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, the Trinamool MP, who also happens to be the nephew of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. This whole business of Bhai Po, or nephew, that has become something of a war cry for the BJP here in Bengal. In this context, the raid on the so-called kingpin of cow smuggling, that is Trinamool Haq, who was arrested in November, but has finally been sent to judicial custody earlier this month. And then, within days of his arrest virtually, this crackdown on the first person linked directly to the Trinamool Congress, Mr. Vinay Mishra, the raids on his house. Significant, actually, coming at a time like this. Mr. Vinay Mishra is known to be not only a General Secretary of the Trinamool Congress, he's known to be close to Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, and he's also a businessman. So we are not sure what his links with the cow smuggling racket might be. But basically, the CBI's probe is looking into money from the cow smuggling racket somehow reaching him. And of course, where that money he put away is something that the CBI is looking into. It's all quite early in the day, but it's so significant coming at a time like this when the BJP, at least in Bengal, is constantly, threatening the Trinamool Congress with links with these two cases, both the cow smuggling case and the coal mafia case, in which too there is a gentleman called Mr. Anup Majhi who is absconding. I hear from sources in the CBI that the CBI has issued notice and asked Vinay Mishra to meet with them at their office in Kolkata on the 4th of January.
All right, Monideepa Banerjee, thank you so much for joining us with the very latest on that story.